Every year, more than 37 million Americans live with chronic kidney disease. Among them, hundreds of thousands progress to kidney failure, forced to rely on dialysis just to survive. But here's the shocking truth. This deadly risk can be dramatically reduced with just 8 simple vegetables added to your daily meals. Welcome to Bon Senior Health. I'm Bon, here to share knowledge that protects your golden years. In today's video, you'll discover 8 science-backed vegetables that support kidney health and lower the risk of kidney failure. And if you follow along to the end, I'll share with you a small but powerful secret how to incorporate vegetables into your daily meals so your kidneys can rest and regenerate better, bringing sustainable health for many years to come. So what is the first vegetable that is both safe for the kidneys and adds color to your meals? When it comes to kidney-friendly foods, few people think of a bright, crunchy, sweet vegetable that is often just considered to color the dish. But red bell peppers are one of the safest and most powerful choices for kidney health, a silent but persistent friend on the journey to protect the body. The first thing that draws people to red bell peppers is their low potassium level. Due to their inability to filter out excess potassium, weak kidneys necessitate potassium management. Excess potassium in the blood can lead to fatigue, weak muscles, arrhythmias, and even cardiac arrest. The 150 milligrams of potassium in 1 cup of diced red bell peppers is well below the acceptable limit. As far as delectable, kidney-friendly vegetables go, red bell peppers are up there. Despite being considered safe, red bell peppers pack a nutritional punch. They contain twice as much vitamin C than oranges, which helps the immune system and shields the small blood vessels in the kidneys from damage caused by free radicals. Vitamin A and beta-carotene, which are included in bell peppers, improve eyesight and shield the skin and mucous membranes from the deterioration that comes with getting older. Bell pepper fiber helps digestion, which means the kidneys don't have to work as hard to expel waste. The lycopene content of red bell peppers is similar to that of ripe red tomatoes. A large body of research indicates that lycopene is an effective antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-atherosclerosis agent that can shield hearts from harm. A strong cardiovascular system enhances blood circulation, which in turn benefits the kidneys. And the culinary possibilities of red bell peppers are endless. They are delicious raw in salads, but they take on a smoky aroma when grilled. When stir-fried quickly with chicken or beef, they add flavor and color. And when stuffed, steamed, and grilled, they make a colorful main dish. In addition to enhancing any dish, red bell peppers are a daily stress reliever for the kidneys. As a matter of fact, many dietitians advise renal patients to eat red bell peppers instead of high-potassium vegetables since they provide antioxidants and vitamins without causing hyperkalemia. Dietary changes have a number of health benefits, including improved energy levels and more consistent blood test results. And when you go grocery shopping, don't just see red bell peppers as an ornamental item to add to your dishes. Think of them as a trusted kidney ally, little, uncomplicated, and potent. You can show your kidneys how much you care by adorning your meals with sliced red bell peppers and including them in your daily menu. There is a rustic vegetable, so familiar that we often underestimate its value. But that simplicity hides the amazing ability to support the kidneys. The second vegetable on this list is cabbage. Whether it's a bowl of cool soup, a platter of homey pickled veggies, or a crunchy, sweet stir-fry, Cabbage has always been a staple in everyday Vietnamese family dinners. However, not many are aware that this is among the veggies that are best for kidney health. Among cabbage's most notable qualities is its relatively low potassium, salt, and phosphorus content, all of which should be carefully monitored by individuals with poor renal function. Compared to dark green leafy vegetables, the 150 milligrams of potassium in only 1 cup of cooked cabbage is significantly lower. This is helpful in lowering the likelihood of hyperkalemia, which can lead to lethargy, irregular heartbeats, and even abrupt cardiac arrest. In addition to all that, cabbage is an excellent source of antioxidants and vitamins. Its high vitamin C content strengthens the immune system. Its vitamin K content promotes healthy bones, and its high fiber content aids digestion, which in turn lessens the strain on the kidneys from waste removal. Sulforaphane and indole-3-carbinol are two of the plant chemicals found in cabbage that have demonstrated anti-inflammatory and cell-protective properties. Cabbage is incredibly adaptable when it comes to cooking methods. It goes well in a light and sugary soup, stir-fried, steaming, or even lightly pickled. Its mild flavor and accessibility make it ideal for kids and the elderly alike in any preparation. Despite being a common and affordable vegetable, it offers long-term protection for the kidneys. Cabbage will show you that healthy eating doesn't always require pricey superfoods often. The simplest items are the safest bet. Besides cabbage, there is another vegetable that seems to only add flavor to dishes, but is actually a valuable source of nutrients that help keep the kidneys healthy. The next vegetable is onion, a familiar ingredient in every family's kitchen. The flavoring ingredient is frequently associated with onions. The underappreciated onion is a key ingredient in many dishes, including pho, stir-fries, and sweet soups. A plethora of kidney health benefits are concealed beneath the peppery flavor and lovely brown skin. The first attraction of onions is their low potassium level. Potassium restriction is necessary for those with renal impairment because hyperkalemia can occur when the kidneys are unable to filter out an excess of potassium. Weakness in the muscles, fatigue, irregular heartbeat, and unexpected cardiac arrest are all outcomes of this. Onions are a great way to add flavor without putting undue stress on the kidneys because they are low in potassium. Onions contain a number of beneficial biological compounds in addition to the safety component. In addition to protecting small blood vessels, the antioxidant quercetin lowers inflammation in the kidneys. Important because the kidneys can only filter so much blood when the arteries are compromised. Furthermore, onions are linked to healthy kidneys because they contain natural sulfur compounds that control blood pressure and lower harmful cholesterol. When blood pressure is well balanced, the kidneys are able to breathe normally. Chronic inflammation is a silent but major contributor to kidney damage. Onions help the immune system fight this enemy. For this reason, onions are a staple in many kidney diet plans. The versatility of raw onions is practically endless. Raw, they add a delicate peppery flavor and a refreshing crunch to salads. Tossing onions into soups, stews, and stir-fries makes them sweeter. Grilled onions have a subtle smokiness that adds aroma and tenderness to the dish. Onions are great for your kidneys since they improve the flavor of food and act as a companion to cut back on salt. You can find miracle drugs in simple foods like onions as well as in more complex and expensive ones. The secret to long-term renal health and function can be found in common kitchen items at times. Next up is a vegetable with a shiny dark purple skin, soft and sweet white flesh, and is often found in grilled, stir-fried, or stewed dishes. Not only is it delicious, it also contains many antioxidants that are beneficial for the heart and kidneys. That is the eggplant. In addition to its striking dark purple hue, this vegetable has other unanticipated advantages for kidney health. To start, those with kidney disease shouldn't worry about eating eggplant because of its low potassium content. Compared to other common vegetables like potatoes or tomatoes, cooked eggplant has significantly less potassium, about 120 milligrams per serving. In this way, eggplant protects against hyperkalemia, a condition in which the kidneys are overloaded with potassium. Furthermore, the anthocyanin found in abundance in eggplant's beautiful purple skin is a potent antioxidant that protects blood vessels, decreases inflammation, and averts cell damage. The kidney's ability to filter blood more effectively and consistently depends on this. Therefore, maintaining healthy blood vessels is crucial. Eggplant is a good source of soluble fiber, which aids in glucose and cholesterol regulation, two risk factors for chronic kidney disease. Eggplant is incredibly adaptable when it comes to cooking. To experience the natural sweet and fatty flavor of eggplant, roast it with a little olive oil. For a rustic cuisine, simply stir-fry it with garlic and herbs. For a nutritious main dish that is still safe for the kidneys, try stewing it with meat and fish. All of these ways of cooking bring out eggplant's natural flavor while keeping all of its health advantages intact. Eggplant is an example of how common everyday veggies may have powerful health benefits, such as lowering cholesterol and protecting the kidneys and heart. By including eggplant in your weekly meals, you can provide your kidneys with a subtle but significant boost. Not too prominent, but always present in many familiar dishes. The next vegetable brings a pleasant, sweet, crunchy taste and is especially safe for the kidneys. That is green beans. Many generations of families have enjoyed this crunchy, sweet, and revitalizing vegetable. Mung beans, which are often overlooked as an ordinary ingredient, are a staple in many dishes, including sweet soups, wholesome stews, and rustic stir-fries. To be more specific, they rank high among options that are kind to the kidneys. The low potassium concentration is the first advantage. People who need to reduce their potassium intake can eat cooked mung beans without worry because a serving only contains about 180 milligrams of potassium. Because of it, mung beans can be served frequently without putting undue strain on the kidneys. Additionally, mung beans have a lot of fiber, which aids digestion and, in a roundabout way, lessens the strain on the kidneys from all that extra output. It aids in glucose regulation, which is critical as diabetes is the main etiology of chronic renal failure. Mung beans are also an excellent source of folate, vitamin K, and vitamin C. Along with the kidney's role in filtering blood, these nutrients aid in strengthening the immune system, preventing damage to blood vessels, and keeping the cardiovascular system in good working order. Mung beans are versatile in the kitchen. Lightly stew them with lean meat, steam them to retain their crunch, toss them in a fast stir-fry with olive oil, or add them to a refreshing soup. No matter the preparation, their inherent sweetness remains, and they are delicious, versatile, and appropriate for people of all ages. Incorporating mung beans into your daily diet is like having a reliable companion by your side, helping to keep your kidneys healthy. There is a soft, sweet vegetable that often appears in simple soups, but brings a pleasant feeling to the whole body. Few people expect that it is this lightness that makes it one of the safest choices for the kidneys. That is squash. Squash may not be as ubiquitous as zucchini or eggplant in American cooking, but it's making a comeback in vegetarian, macrobiotic, and health-conscious eateries and households. Squash has a slight sweetness, is soft, and is good for your kidneys. This was quickly found out. The 90% water content of squash is its primary characteristic. This vegetable aids the kidneys in filtering blood and retaining bodily moisture, making it a natural thirst-quenching vegetable. Drinking extra water can help people who are prone to kidney stones. On a daily basis, eating squash can help lower kidney pressure because it is low in potassium. Because of its rich vitamin C and antioxidant content, squash is a healthy food choice that can protect kidney cells from damage, inflammation, and free radicals. The right quantity of fiber in squash aids digestion, which in turn lessens the load on the urinary system. When the immune system and metabolism of the elderly decline, these advantages become even more apparent. There are many innovative ways to use squash in American cuisine. A fragrant and naturally sweet vegetarian recipe, grilled squash with olive oil, thyme, and rosemary is a delightful light meal. Pasta made with sautéed squash and garlic instead of zucchini is a healthy and tasty alternative. A lot of households add squash to chicken soup to make it more flavorful and less heavy. Spiralized squash noodles are becoming increasingly popular as a kidney-friendly substitute for spaghetti, even at health-conscious eateries. Cooking squash in any way keeps it soft and sweet without making it heavy. Because of its positive effects on the cardiovascular system, blood vessels, and kidneys, squash is no longer seen as an oddity, but as an integral part of a healthy diet in Western countries. In America, squash is a common vegetable that may sometimes be powerful. As a green friend that can aid in your health maintenance, squash is a gentle, safe, and beneficial substitute for the kidneys. In recent years, a pale green vegetable has become the star of healthy menus in the US and Europe. From golden brown grilled slices, lightly sautéed to spiralized versions transformed into starchy pasta, it has been hailed as a health-conscious vegetable. And more importantly, it's a great choice for the kidneys. That vegetable is zucchini. This verdant, revitalizing vegetable has risen to the top of healthy food chains' menus in Europe and the United States. Its adaptability in cooking has led to its popularity, and its many uses range from mildly stir-fried dishes to spiralized versions made into starchy pasta, all while grilling slices to a golden brown. Further, this veggie, zucchini, is exceptionally mild on the kidneys. The low potassium concentration is the first significant point. Compared to other starchy vegetables, cooked zucchini has a significantly lower potassium content per cup at around 200 milligrams. This ensures that persons with renal impairment can incorporate zucchini into their diet without putting undue strain on their kidneys. Vitamin C, vitamin A, and antioxidants are all present in zucchini, which is great news because these nutrients aid in reducing inflammation, protecting blood vessels, and keeping kidney cells healthy. As an added bonus, the fiber in zucchini helps with digestion and stabilizes blood sugar, which is crucial for avoiding diabetic kidney problems. And zucchini demonstrates uncommon adaptability in the kitchen. Spiralize it into zoodles, a trendy and healthy starch-free pasta dish, or roast it with rosemary and olive oil for a Mediterranean flavor. Stir-fry it fast to retain its crunch and sweetness, or add it to soups or stews to balance the flavors. Zucchini in whatever form it takes, is a kidney protective superfood that is both light and safe. One may argue that zucchini is one of the dependable green buddies, helping to nourish and preserve the kidneys with each meal, thanks to its simplicity and adaptability. Closing today's journey of discovery is a vegetable that looks simple but has incredible kidney protecting power. Its crunchy, refreshing taste and easy integration into many dishes make it a familiar choice for many families. White radish. White radish's low potassium level is its initial distinguishing feature. A portion of white radish only has a moderate quantity of potassium, which is sufficient to nourish the body without putting undue strain on the kidneys. This is in contrast to many starchy root vegetables. Because of this, white radish is a common dietary recommendation from dietitians for individuals with kidney disease. In addition to all that good stuff, white radish is a great source of vitamin C and antioxidant chemicals, which are great for your immune system, inflammation, and kidneys since they neutralize free radicals. Due to its high water content, this root serves as a cool stream that aids in the kidney's toxin elimination and reduces the likelihood of stone development. The white radish is incredibly adaptable when it comes to cooking. As a cooling and soothing ingredient, it is a common sight in Asian soups. White radish is used in Western cuisine in two ways. First, roasted with herbs and olive oil to bring out its natural sweetness. Second, lightly pickled to make a crunchy side dish that stimulates the taste receptors. White radish is kidney-friendly, easy to digest, and maintains its purity no matter how it's prepared. One may argue that white radish exemplifies how sometimes the most basic foods can safeguard health in the long run. It becomes the perfect companion for people who wish to nourish the kidneys with each meal because it is silent but persistent. As promised at the beginning of the video, I want to share with you a small but powerful secret to protecting your kidneys. The secret is not in finding expensive foods or complicated recipes, but in how to combine vegetables in your daily meals. Picture yourself listening to music while you eat. If every note is high, the melody will be harsh. Nevertheless, if the notes are low and high, the music will be harmonious. As an example of how diet affects kidney function, consider a diet high in potassium or oxalate. Your kidneys will be constantly taxed. Once you figure out how to mix them with kidney-friendly veggies like white radishes, red bell peppers, cucumbers, and cauliflower, your body will be back in harmony. You can give your kidneys a break between heavy shifts so they can heal and multiply. In a salad, for instance, you may vary the greens by adding some red bell peppers, cucumbers, and crisp lettuce instead of only spinach or kale. As an alternative, try using zucchini or turnips for some of the potato in a stew. In addition to easing the strain on your kidneys, these easy choices will ensure that your meals are always interesting, tasty, and full of color. The nicest thing is that all of your problems won't have to be solved overnight. You can allow your kidneys to recover and remain healthy for a long time with little changes and wise substitutes. It means a lot that you stuck around to the very end of the video. I hope you've gained some insight into which veggies are beneficial to the kidneys and how to include them in your diet from today's share. You can ease the strain on your kidneys, safeguard your cardiovascular system, and keep your body healthy and flexible with some simple dietary changes. Make sure you don't miss out on weekly doses of scientifically backed, practically applicable advice on nutrition and health by subscribing to the Bond Senior Health channel and enabling notifications. If you want to help others live longer, healthier, and happier lives after 60, please share this video. In our next video, we will see you